When the world looks at Cristiano Ronaldo, they see the stadium lights, the trophies, the roaring crowds, and the unmatched success story of a boy who rose from humble beginnings to become a global icon. But behind the flashing cameras, there exists another dimension of his life, one where the spotlight fades, and what remains is the warmth of family, the beauty of love, and the quiet luxury of moments shared with Georgina Rodríguez. For Ronaldo, life is no longer only about records or headlines. It is about creating a sanctuary, a private world where he and Georgina can find peace. This chapter opens the doors to that hidden universe. A universe filled with opulence, yes, but also tenderness, small rituals, and family memories that will forever outweigh the noise of stadiums. Homes across the globe. Luxury for Cristiano and Georgina is not confined to material wealth. It is about the places they have carefully chosen to call home. Each residence reflects a chapter in their journey together. In Madrid, where much of their love story unfolded, their mansion became a retreat from the city's constant buzz. The house is vast, designed with both elegance and comfort in mind. Expansive gardens, indoor pools, a gym that mirrors Ronaldo's dedication, and quiet corners where Georgina often shares glimpses of their life on social media. For the children, it is a playground of dreams, filled with joy and laughter. Later, in Turin, when Ronaldo signed for Juventus, the couple created another sanctuary. Perched on a hillside with breathtaking views, their Turin residence combined Italian charm with modern luxury. The place was designed not just for living, but for breathing. Large windows letting in golden sunlight, peaceful terraces where the family could gather for breakfast, and rooms filled with memories of birthdays, celebrations, and quiet evenings. In Manchester, their life shifted once again. A mansion surrounded by English countryside became their cocoon. And now, in Saudi Arabia, with Ronaldo's move to Al Nassr, the family has stepped into a palace-like lifestyle, blending Middle Eastern grandeur with their own unique touch. Theirs is not a life tied to one place. Rather, it is a tapestry of homes, each a reflection of where love, career, and destiny carried them. Daily life away from the cameras. Behind closed doors, Ronaldo and Georgina live a life that is far more ordinary, and yet extraordinary, than most imagine. Their mornings often begin with family breakfasts. For Ronaldo, discipline never takes a break. Nutrition and balance are part of his DNA. But the family table is also filled with warmth. Georgina serving meals, the children chatting, and small rituals forming the heartbeat of their household. After training sessions or professional commitments, Ronaldo cherishes time at home. He often helps with schoolwork, plays with the children, or simply relaxes in the garden. Georgina, meanwhile, manages both the household and her own projects, balancing her role as a partner and mother with her public life as a model and businesswoman. What makes their private moments powerful is not just the wealth surrounding them, but the authenticity of their bond. Whether it is movie nights with the kids, simple dinners, or quiet conversations on the terrace, these are the memories that shape their relationship more than any luxury purchase ever could. Parenting with love and discipline. One of the most remarkable aspects of their private life is the way they raise their children. Ronaldo, despite being a superstar, takes fatherhood with deep seriousness. He is strict, disciplined, and protective, instilling in his children the values of hard work, respect, and humility. Georgina complements this by bringing softness, care, and constant love into the family. Together, they balance discipline with affection, teaching their children to appreciate both the privileges they enjoy and the responsibility that comes with them. For the children, life is a blend of unimaginable privilege and grounded values. They travel in private jets, stay in the most luxurious resorts, and live in mansions beyond imagination. Yet at the same time, they are guided to remain humble, respectful, and kind. For all the glamour, wealth, and admiration that surround Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina Rodríguez, their life has not been without shadows. Fame is a double-edged sword. It brings recognition and opportunity, but it also invites scrutiny, judgment, and relentless pressure. Behind the perfect photos and romantic headlines, there are battles fought in silence, challenges that test their bond and criticism that questions their every move. This chapter explores those struggles, the moments when the lights dimmed, the applause faded, and what remained was the weight of public opinion pressing down on their private world. Living under the microscope, Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the most recognized men on the planet. Every choice he makes, from his hairstyle to his business ventures, becomes global news. When Georgina entered his life, she too stepped into that world. Suddenly, she was no longer just a sales assistant working in Madrid. She was the partner of an international superstar, and with that came unimaginable attention. At first, Georgina was not prepared for this level of exposure. Paparazzi followed her, Tabloids dissected her outfits, and critics questioned her motives. Was she truly in love with Ronaldo, or was she drawn to his fame and fortune? These were the whispers that filled headlines, and they cut deeply. For a woman who had lived a modest life, adjusting to this storm was not easy. The weight of comparisons. The public has always been quick to compare. For Ronaldo, comparisons are part of his career, measured against Messi, against legends, against his own past achievements. For Georgina, the comparisons were of a different kind. She was compared to Ronaldo's past partners, to Hollywood celebrities, to unrealistic standards of beauty and sophistication. Critics questioned whether she was good enough for him. Online trolls dissected her looks, her accent, even the way she spoke in interviews. The pressure to always appear flawless became another burden she had to carry. Yet, in these moments, Ronaldo's support became her shield. Publicly and privately, he stood by her, reinforcing her value not as an accessory to his fame, but as his partner and the mother of his children. Rumors and speculation. With fame also comes gossip, and Ronaldo and Georgina have faced their share of damaging rumors. From fabricated stories about their relationship breaking apart, to false claims about Ronaldo's personal life, the couple has often found themselves in the crosshairs of speculation, at times. These rumors spread like wildfire, amplified by social media. For any couple, such lies can plant seeds of doubt. But for Ronaldo and Georgina, they chose silence over confrontation. They learned to let time prove the truth, rather than fueling the flames with constant denials. Still, enduring wave after wave of speculation requires strength. Strength that they have built together. Balancing fame with family privacy. Another challenge has been protecting their children from the harsh spotlight. As much as fans adore seeing glimpses of the Ronaldo family, both Cristiano and Georgina are aware of the dangers of overexposure. They walk a fine line between sharing moments that bring joy to supporters and preserving the innocence of their children's lives. This balance is not easy. Every photo, every outing, every detail can be exaggerated, analyzed, and sometimes weaponized by critics. It takes constant vigilance to create a shield around their family, ensuring that fame does not rob their children of a normal childhood. Cultural and career challenges. Ronaldo's career has taken the family across borders, from Spain to Italy, from England to Saudi Arabia. Each move brought new cultural adjustments, new challenges for Georgina to adapt to, and new environments for their children. Critics often framed these moves in controversial ways. Some said Ronaldo was chasing money, others argued he was running from competition. Rarely did the public consider the personal challenges that such relocations imposed on the family. Georgina, in particular, bore the weight of these transitions. She had to rebuild her social circles, adjust to new cultures, and create a sense of home wherever Ronaldo's career demanded. It was glamorous from the outside, but exhausting on the inside. Behind every global icon, there is often someone who provides balance, stability, and grounding. For Cristiano Ronaldo, that person is Georgina Rodríguez. Though the world sees her as his glamorous partner, her true influence extends far beyond appearances. She has become an anchor in his turbulent world of fame, a confidant in moments of doubt, and the steady presence that keeps his private life from unraveling under the weight of constant attention. This chapter explores how Georgina has shaped Ronaldo's world, not as a silent figure standing in the background, but as a powerful partner who plays an essential role in his journey. More than just a love story. When Georgina first entered Ronaldo's life, many assumed she was simply another chapter in the story of a football superstar. But their relationship has proven much deeper. For Ronaldo, Georgina has become more than a partner. She is a source of emotional stability. In a career defined by pressure, records, and relentless competition, her presence gives him a sanctuary where he can be vulnerable, where he can rest, and where he can truly be himself. Georgina often speaks of how Ronaldo inspires her, with his discipline, his determination, and his vision. But the truth is, she inspires him too. She represents a reminder of the values he holds dear: loyalty, family, and unconditional support. Together, they have created a bond that goes beyond glamour and enters the realm of partnership in its purest form. The heart of the family. Perhaps Georgina's most profound role is within the family. She has taken on the responsibility of raising Ronaldo's children as her own, creating a nurturing and loving environment that allows them to flourish despite the unusual circumstances of their lives. She is not only a mother figure but also the emotional heartbeat of the household. From organizing birthdays and family vacations to ensuring that daily routines are filled with warmth, Georgina's influence ensures that the children experience stability even as they move across countries and cultures. Her Instagram posts often reveal glimpses of these moments. The children laughing together, holiday traditions, simple dinners at home. For fans, these are snapshots of beauty. For Ronaldo, they are evidence of Georgina's vital role as the glue that binds their family. Emotional support in a ruthless world professional sports can be merciless. Even for someone of Ronaldo's stature, there are moments of doubt, frustration, and exhaustion. Injuries, criticism, and the pressure to always deliver take their toll. It is in these moments that Georgina's role becomes most evident. She provides the emotional support that allows Ronaldo to continue fighting at the highest level. She listens when the outside world seems too loud, comforts him when disappointment strikes, and reminds him of the bigger picture. That his worth is not defined solely by goals or trophies, but by the love and legacy he builds with his family. This invisible labor, of being a source of strength behind the scenes, is often overlooked by the public. Yet it is perhaps Georgina's most powerful contribution to Ronaldo's journey. A partner in business and branding beyond family and emotional support, Georgina also contributes to Ronaldo's world in practical ways. She has grown into a figure of influence, with her own career in fashion, modeling, and social media. Her presence adds another dimension to the Ronaldo brand, one that appeals not only to sports fans but also to fashion enthusiasts and lifestyle followers. Together, they represent more than a couple. They represent a partnership of influence. Their joint appearances at galas, award shows, and charity events project unity and sophistication. Georgina's image complements Ronaldo's, creating a powerful duo that resonates with millions around the globe. Cristiano Ronaldo's life is often measured in goals, trophies, and historic milestones. Yet beyond the stadiums and flashing lights, there exists another story, one of quiet romance, subtle gestures, and unseen moments that reveal the depth of his bond with Georgina Rodríguez. These moments may not dominate headlines, but they form the true foundation of their relationship in a world where their every move is documented. The most beautiful expressions of love often happen in private, away from the crowd, where Ronaldo is not the global superstar, and Georgina is not the fashion icon. They are simply two people in love, cherishing the little things that make life extraordinary. The power of simple gestures. Grand gestures often grab attention. Luxurious gifts, diamond jewelry, exotic trips on private jets. And indeed, Ronaldo has gifted Georgina with many of these. But their love story is built equally on simple acts of care. There are moments when Ronaldo returns from training, exhausted, and Georgina greets him with a warm smile and a comforting meal. There are times when Georgina surprises him with small notes, or when the couple steals quiet minutes together during chaotic schedules. These gestures may seem ordinary, but in the chaos of their extraordinary lives, they are treasures. For Ronaldo, love is not always about showing the world what he can provide. It is about showing Georgina that no matter how busy or demanding life becomes, she remains at the center of his heart. Luxurious surprises still, Ronaldo has never shied away from demonstrating his affection through lavish surprises. He has gifted Georgina luxury cars, sparkling jewelry, and breathtaking vacations. One of the most memorable examples was when he surprised her with a brand new Mercedes-Benz wrapped in a bow, a gesture that delighted fans across the world. Their life together is punctuated by such moments: private dinners in the world's finest restaurants, yacht trips across the Mediterranean, and romantic getaways to secluded destinations. These are not just demonstrations of wealth, but reflections of Ronaldo's desire to give Georgina experiences as unforgettable as the journey they shared. Travel as a love language for Cristiano and Georgina. Travel itself is a form of romance. Whether it's a family holiday with the children or a quiet escape for just the two of them, travel has become a way of writing their love story across the map of the world. They have been photographed walking hand in hand along the French Riviera, enjoying the crystal waters of Ibiza, and exploring exotic locations far from the reach of paparazzi. Each destination adds a new chapter, not just of luxury, but of memories. Sunsets shared, laughter exchanged, and moments of intimacy away from the cameras. Ronaldo has often said that he finds happiness not in material possessions, but in experiences. With Georgina, he creates those experiences, a collection of memories more valuable than any trophy. Small traditions that matter most while the world sees luxury. What binds them most are the traditions they have quietly created. Celebrating birthdays together, decorating their homes during Christmas, and gathering the family for simple meals. These routines create a rhythm in their life that anchors them amidst constant change. For their children, these traditions create a sense of stability. For Ronaldo and Georgina, they are reminders that true happiness is built not on grandeur, but on togetherness. To the outside world, Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina Rodríguez live a life of perfection. Endless success, unmatched wealth, and a love story admired by millions. Yet behind this image lies a truth often hidden from the spotlight. They too face struggles, heartbreak, and emotional battles that money and fame cannot shield them from. In this chapter, we step into the quieter, more vulnerable side of their journey. A side where even the strongest are tested, where love is challenged, and where resilience becomes the key to survival. The pressure of perfection for Ronaldo, pressure has been a constant companion since childhood. From the streets of Madeira to the grandest stadiums on earth, he has lived under an expectation to perform, to dominate, to win. While this pressure fuels his success, it also weighs heavily on his private life. Georgina witnesses this firsthand. She sees the toll that criticism, defeat, or injury takes on him. To the public, Ronaldo may appear unshakable, but at home, he is human. Tired, frustrated, sometimes even broken by the relentless demand for perfection. Supporting him through these moments requires strength, patience, and empathy. It is a battle Georgina fights quietly, ensuring that he never feels alone in carrying such a burden. Coping with loss. Perhaps the most painful chapter in their private life came in April 2022, when Ronaldo and Georgina announced the devastating loss of their baby boy during childbirth. What should have been a moment of joy turned into unimaginable heartbreak. The world saw the headlines, but few could grasp the depth of the pain they endured. For Ronaldo and Georgina, this was not a news story. It was a wound that cut into the very core of their being. Their grief was profound, their silence heavy with sorrow, and yet, even in that darkness, they showed resilience. They expressed gratitude for the twin daughter who survived, holding on to her as a symbol of hope amidst despair. The tragedy revealed not only the fragility of life, but also the unshakable bond between Ronaldo and Georgina. They leaned on each other, proving that love can endure even the cruelest tests. The shadow of criticism. While fans adore Ronaldo, criticism has always followed him. Missed penalties, controversies on the pitch, or decisions about his career are magnified under the world's microscope. At times, entire media storms have raged around him, questioning his legacy, his choices, or even his character. For Georgina, this is a unique kind of struggle. She not only faces criticism herself, but also watches the man she loves endure constant judgment. The helplessness of seeing Ronaldo's pain, coupled with her own, becomes an emotional battle few can imagine. Yet, together they have developed resilience, learning to separate the noise of the outside world from the truth of their private bond.